Repeat after me. Shrinkage is healthy.
Shrinkage is healthy.
And in this video, I want to talk about shrinkage. Is shrinkage good or is shrinkage bad? So, a few people have contacted me and said, hey, my hair is so packed down, I can't do anything with it. What's going on? Well, the first thing that I notice when they contact me is that they're very aggravated with it. They can't style it like they expect to style it, and they become frustrated. So once you become frustrated with your hair, you really don't need to be in it. I want to say that when you are frustrated with your hair, the last thing that you want to do is be in your hair trying to style it and part it and everything like that. So in this video, I just want to cover some things with you in hopes that it can help you when it comes to your shrinkage, which is not a problem. We first have to stop looking at it like it is a problem. It is part of having natural hair, and it's actually healthy. It's not a bad thing. So what do I mean when I say shrinkage? Many of you probably already know this. Many of you probably have not put a title to this particular situation that's going on in your head. I don't know, but I just want to be very clear in what it is that I'm talking about. So let's say, for example, my dread here. It is just sitting there, right, doing its own little thing. All right, so I take it and I pull it out, bam. Past my ear, right? Without pulling it, it's maybe half ear. Pull it down, I'm past my ear. This is our shrinkage, and this is what we are going to deal with on our natural hair journey. Now, there are some people with a looser curl pattern, so they don't have as much shrinkage. If their hair is wavy, then they don't really have as much shrinkage going on, like those who are in type 4 or curly hair, period, you know. So anyway, I'm going to say that shrinkage is very healthy. It means that you have great elasticity. So what is your elasticity? This, the ability to stretch it and it bounce.
I'm about to bounce back, bounce back. I'm about to bounce back, bounce back.
Stretch your hair and it's popping off and things like that, then you definitely have a problem. But if your hair is able to come out, go back to no problems, then it is in a healthy place. So shrinkage is not bad. I repeat, shrinkage is not bad. So we're not going to look at it like it's bad. However, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some things to help you so that you don't have to deal with it being so tightly packed down. Now, the first thing I'm going to discuss is the banding method. And I actually have a video already on my YouTube channel, and I'll make sure I put that link. And it's showing you how you can stretch your hair with no heat. Basically, you're just going to part a section off of the hair, you're going to take a band, and you're going to wrap it around. And what's going to help to stretch it is the tension that is involved. However, I don't recommend putting the band real tight to the root. The root is not what we really need to be stretched like that. You can secure a pony here or a band, you'll see it in the video. But you can secure a band and then just take the band and wrap it around going towards the very end of the twist or braid or whatever it is that twist really. That's a great way for you to stretch the hair. Also too, if you'll notice when you wash your hair, it can seem like it's, a little longer, but when it dries up, back to the head. But one thing that helps me with that is to, after I wash it, I'll go ahead and I'll twist it in sections or braid it in sections. And that's going to keep it from shrinking up back to the scalp. A lot of the styles that people like to do as far as your braiding and twisting, updos and things like that, they work very well coming from stretched hair. I know some people do a blowout in order to style their hair, but if you are not wanting to do a blowout, then you can use the banding method, and you can also incorporate twisting the hair or braiding it right after you wash your hair. That can really help out a lot. One thing too, like wearing the puffs. A lot of times when I was loose natural, I would keep my hair stretched by putting it up in a high puff. So a lot of times you're gonna need enough tension here to keep this smooth so that you can just have your puff sitting up there. So what I would do is either I would take my band and put my hair up in a puff to keep it stretched, or I would put like 4 or 5 big ponies in my head to keep my hair from shrinking back to my scalp. So, but those are some methods that you can incorporate in stretching your hair. Do not become discouraged. Just, embrace the shrinkage for what it is and look at it like a good thing, because it's not a bad thing. However, like when you get into coloring your hair and using a lot of heat on it, this can really loosen the curl pattern, eventually straighten it completely out if you don't get it done properly. I'm not against coloring hair. Coloring your hair, I've had mine colored red. I've had it, which I got it colored red when I modeled at the Bronner Brothers show in Atlanta, Georgia. And I did some blonde highlights on it before I went and modeled for the Bronner Brothers show. So I'm not against color. However, I did notice a difference when I bleached my hair, or lifted, that's the professional term that you may hear from people, because people run from the word bleach, but lifted. Whenever I had to put my blonde highlights in, I did use bleach, and the curl pattern in the front of my head loosened up a little bit. So I know for a fact that dye, when you are lightening your hair, can loosen the curl pattern. I also know for a fact that heat can damage the hair, and it can also completely take away the curl to the point where you have to cut it off. How do I know this? I know this because color. I've used it on myself and it's loosened up my curl pattern in the front of my head where my highlights were. Also too, I have clients who wear a lot of sew-ins, so they get their hair flat ironed a lot to blend in their hair with the straight hair that they put in, and so the curls just would not bounce back. It just will not bounce back. No matter what we do, we can condition or whatever, it just would not come back. So I know for a fact that you need to be extra careful when it comes to heat. You need, if you're worried about altering your curl pattern in any way, you need to be careful when it comes to lightening the hair, dyeing it. So those are 2 things that are not a natural way of loosening the curl pattern. But the ones I mentioned previously with the banding and your pineappling and putting ponytails all over the head and stuff like that, that works out great. Also too, I just want to put this out into the atmosphere to not have any expectations when it comes to your hair. Not expecting it to be one way or this way. Just enjoy your hair every step of the way, embrace it every step of the way, deal with things as they come along. Don't ever look at it like it's a problem, and try not to become frustrated when it comes to your hair. It's yours. Just like you're able to deal with different things of the body. When you get a cold, what do? You do what's necessary to take care of it. When you notice that you want to gain weight, what do? You do what's necessary to gain weight. You want to lose weight, you do what's necessary to lose weight. All these different things that you would normally do with your everyday activities and your body and stuff. Your hair is you. So just tackle those things as they come along, and don't become discouraged when you're dealing with things, whether it be moisture problems or your shrinkage. You say it's terrible. It's not terrible. It is healthy. Repeat after me. Shrinkage is healthy. So anyway, I just want to put this video out there because, like I said, I've had some people come to me talking about shrinkage, and they say, oh, it's just so bad and this and that. It's not bad at all. It's a very healthy thing, and there's things that you can do to assist you with that naturally. So if you have any questions, please put that down in the comment area. And I really appreciate all of my subscribers. And please, 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 if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. All right, bye.